And the 200 will take a lot more out of him than the 100 did earlier.
Well, the world record holder at 2:08.50. That was set at the Pan Pacs in Victoria last August. And here is the Aussie best breaststroker, Brenton Rickard, who finished second to Kitejima at the Worlds when Hansen was not able to compete.
Yeah, he's been swimming very well the last year or two. And as we mentioned, the Australians really desperately needed a good male breaststroker to step up. And he has in a big way. I don't think he's going to beat Brendan Hansen here. But he's certainly making a move.
Lane 2 empty as only 2 Aussies enter in the event, 4 Americans.
And 4 good Americans. Gangloff won the silver here at the Mutual Omaha Duel in the pool. Shantou was second in the 200 IM, and Scott Usher down in lane number 7 has had a great competition and was a member of that 2007 World Championship team.
And as you see the time splits, as you would expect in a meet coming right on the heels of the World Championships, we've not seen world records threatened very often. But all the top swimmers from both countries have competed.
Yeah, and Brendan Hansen just looks so strong and in control. Look at the reach he gets, Ted. Every stroke he gets so much out of. Once again, in breaststroke, you don't want your hands to get in the way of what you're doing because they're actually pulling back on the water. He has nice little short little turns up there in the front, and what he does is he gets a good reach out front and gets so much out of his kick.
Right now, the Aussies holding second and third, Jim Piper and Brenton Rickard, sandwiching Hansen. Pretty good race developing.
Well, it certainly is early on. You know, Brendan Hansen loves to race, though. He was so upset. If you remember those Olympic Games when he lost both the 100 and the 200 to his big-time rival, Kosuke Kitejima of Japan. And so I know he wanted to be able to get some sort of revenge, and Ted, he hasn't lost to him since.
The best revenge until he gets a shot at him in Beijing. So in the duel, though, it's going to be Hansen right now. Rickard has moved into second, Piper third, so the Aussies have second and third. Eric Shantou right now in fourth from the United States.
Well, Hansen's tempo starting to increase a little bit more dolphin motion out of those hips. He drives forward, the breaststroke, not an up and down stroke. You can see how he keeps driving forward, 5 meters left, winning going away. That's a theme for the United States here.
It's amazing, right? You just sense it here in Sydney that these folks are getting frustrated. They're urging the men on, and it's just one race after another where the American men do not give.
Yeah, another 1-2 finish, and look at the height he gets. Drives forward. See the hands that kind of slip up and over the water. Creates very little splash, very little turbulence out in front that he's got to actually swim through.
So Brendan Hansen could not compete in this event at the Worlds because of a virus. Comes back a 2:10, very respectable swim and another win for the U.S.
Well, not to hype it up too much, but Brendan, this was your shot in the 200 here in Australia. How eager were you to swim in this event?
You know, I definitely was. And the 100 took a lot more out of me than I wanted it to, but came back and had a really solid second 100 there. Did the strategy I wanted to do. Just felt good to get into my 200 rhythm, and you know, no matter what the time was, I was just glad to finally do a race.
You've always been hyper-focused all much when we've talked about what you want to do and what you need to do. It's not too early to start thinking about Beijing. Do you feel you're on track for where you want to be right now?
You know, I think all the guys I train with at Texas, we just had a really kind of tough summer, you know, missing events and not swimming the way we want to. And you know, we all sitting in our room last night talking about how we're just going to absolutely put the water on fire the next couple months and come back as strong as we've ever been and show everybody how good we really are.
You did it right here. Congrats.
Thank you.